The Fashion Technology programme is an all-round programme that provides students with 50% of their time being creative and 50% of their time being academic. It's all about commercial fashion though. This is a Bachelor of Science degree rather than a Bachelor of Arts degree. The Bachelor of Science degree means that we look at the technology involved behind pattern making, garment construction, and also the fabrics that go into making garments. It's all about commercial fashion, but we don't just design and make garments. We also look at the full supply chain, the process that the garments go through to get to the shop floor. So rather than just researching and making the garments, we also look at the marketing, the management of the design process, and the management of that process until the garments get to the shop floor. The Fashion Technology programme also has an integrated industry placement in its third year. And this is invaluable experience for the students who want to get that experience on their CVs so that when they go out into the workplace, when they graduate, they have this really, really valuable source of information for future employers about what they've done in industry and what their experience was. In fashion technology, the first year is all about giving you a really, really good grounding, a really good basis for your future studies. So we start off by teaching you about design. We teach you about the practical elements, about pattern cutting, about garment construction. But we also look at CAD development, so looking at different CAD packages, those which you will need for part of your studies within fashion technology. We also look at marketing and management studies, and that gives you an all-round picture of what's happening within the industry. In year one, we also introduce you to textiles. So we start looking at different types of textiles, how they're made, are they woven, are they knitted, and the different types of garments that would be made with these different types of fabrics. In year two, we start building up on the skills that you learnt in year one. So we do some very, very exciting courses in tailoring and innovation. And this builds upon your skills in design and in garment construction in particular. But we also go into courses like fashion buying, which several of our students end up working in when they graduate. We also look at other CAD packages. So for instance, Lectra, which is a CAD package which is specifically used within the clothing industry. And this is an amazing package that you can design in, you can create patterns in, and you can even do 3D visualizations on avatars. In year two, we also build up on the textile knowledge that you gained in first year. In third year, we again start getting you to be slightly more independent thinkers. We do live industry projects in third year, and in first semester, we do garment production and process. Linked into this, we do fashion process and presentation. So these two courses are about designing for a specific company or a specific brand and how we put together the technical packs for those garments for going into industry. We also look at CAD systems again, how students should be presenting illustration boards, for instance, or mood boards. And in second semester, that's when the students go out into industry. And this is an amazing experience for all students and wonderful for their CVs. In fourth year, you have a big project, the honours project, and you can take two different routes for this. The first route is to do a full dissertation, which is a piece of research, and it's a 12,000 word dissertation. For students who want to be more practical, we also do a route where students make a collection of garments, the technical packs, and also a report to support the collection that they've made. Over and above that in fourth year, there are other exciting courses such as Global Fashion Management, Future Textiles and Apparel, looking at the latest developments within the industry. We also look at production management in fourth year, and this is how we take products through the mass manufacturing process. And for those of you who may be interested in setting up your own business after studying at university, we do an entrepreneurship course in 4th year. So this is looking at a business plan, a business model, and how you may be able to take a product into the industry and be able to run your own business and complete business plans for banking, etc. Within the Fashion Technology programme, we do several live industry projects, and these vary from year to year. But this is where we're working with live companies, designers, and this gives the students an amazing experience of what it's really like within the fashion industry. And of course, with regards to industry placements, we have the integrated industry placement in 3rd year and 2nd semester of the Fashion Technology programme. And this is the only programme that fully integrates an industry placement into the course. And within that industry placement, our students travel literally all over the world. In 2019-2020, we had students in the UK, in London, Manchester, Edinburgh, but we also had students abroad. We had students in the Netherlands, we had students in New Zealand. So the world is your oyster when it comes to industry placements. We'll support you to get these placements, and this is just an amazing experience for the students. Hours in the workshops are different for every course, and depending on the year of study that you're doing will depend on how many hours that you're actually in the workshop. So this can vary considerably from course to course and from year to year. But what I should emphasise is that we also have access to the workshops outside timetabled access. So in the evenings, early morning, we let the students in and they can use the workshops to develop their ideas, to test out ideas for cutting fabric, making patterns, etc. We also have supervised evening access for different years as well, which means that you can actually use the machinery in the workshops. And this is of huge benefit to the students, and again gives them that experience to be able to experiment with different ideas, but also to be able to work on their coursework. Within the Fashion Technology programme, we send new students out an email before they start with regards to the equipment that they'll need. And that kind of equipment is things like scissors, grading squares, French curves, pencils, rubbers, pins, tape measures, all that sort of thing. We also expect our fashion technology students to be able to purchase a domestic sewing machine, and these can be bought very reasonably for price in various different places. And of course, over and above that, you'll need the standard materials such as paper, pens, note-taking, calculators, etc. The School of Textiles and Design for Heriot Watt in Galashiels is an amazing place to study. Not only do we have amazing facilities, and these are facilities which have been endorsed by Vivienne Westwood as being some of the best facilities within the UK. But over and above that, I love the students studying at Heriot Watt because within the Galashiels campus, it's very personal. It's a small campus, and the staff get to know the students really well, and vice versa. We have an amazing community, and students absolutely love studying in Galashiels because they love that personal approach. You're not a number like some of the larger universities. We get to know our students very well, and our pastoral care and support for students is absolutely first class.